The Supreme Court essentially made a lose-lose situation for Black voters in the South. If you don't consider race when creating these districts, there's an incentive for Republicans in these states to dilute the Black vote, removing any type of representation for Black people in those states. And if you do consider race, the Supreme Court's just going to say it's racial gerrymandering and void out those districts. For a lot of Black people, it feels like there's literally nothing you can do. And don't get me wrong, this is a messed up situation, but it may not be hopeless. Keep following me. I just want to use Louisiana as an example because this also applies to these other states as well. Louisiana is 33% Black. Put it another way, 1 in 3 people in Louisiana are Black, and about 32% of eligible voters in Louisiana are Black. Stay with me here. In 2023, during the Louisiana governor's race, only about 23% of all registered voters in that state showed up to vote. A governor's race is a critical race. This isn't some off-year, crazy, weird ballot initiative race. This was a race for governor. And only 23% of registered voters showed up to vote. Turnout in Orleans Parish, the most Black populated urban area in the state, was only about 27%. Now, here's why that matters. Those districts were drawn up expecting people not to show up. The people drawing these maps are expecting at best, and I'm talking like a great election year at most, that 30% of Black voters actually go to the ballots. What happens if only 50% show up? What happens if 60% of Black voters show up? Even today, the model breaks. Their strategy breaks. Now, gerrymandering is real. Some of these districts are drawn in a way that dilute the Black vote in an extreme way, but that's not universally true. There's no way that they can draw every district that totally wipes out the potential for Black people in a state that's 33% Black from affecting elections in a real way. And even if Black votes can't flip a district, huge turnout from Black people applies pressure on those running for office in those districts. We can't just fight this in the courts. The courts aren't on our side, at least the highest court. We have to show up in the polls. Because when we elect people that are more sympathetic to our cause, we can make drastic change to our benefit.